Hello my friends, today is going to be a work in progress day. I have several whips going on and I really need to finish them. They're kind of taking up space. I've knocked out a couple this week actually. I finished a hexagon pullover. Kenma will be joining us today. I finished an earring holder for my bathroom. But as you can see, I have one right here. This is like an accent blanket I've been working on for weeks. I don't think I'll be able to finish this one because it's very tedious, but I am going to work on it a lot. So I'm going to start with a baby blanket that I have had in progress for literally months. I kind of freehanded it. It's a rubber ducky blanket, and literally all I have left is this scalloped border that I'm making and then blocking it. So I'm going to pull me up something on YouTube to watch, and I'm just gonna knock out the border as fast as possible, and then we'll move on to something else. So that's one whip done. It's just a little baby blanket. It ended up smaller than I thought it would be because I realized a little too late that it should be 6 squares tall, and I only made it 5 by 5. But I think when I steam and block it, because it's like really scrunched up, that it'll make it a lot better. But it has these cute little duck granny squares on it, and I've seen a similar design, but I just freehanded this. And I use this off-white and this like canary yellow, and it's super cute. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, this next piece is kind of a bit of a necessity, so I'm gonna do it next. If you see my cat sitting right here on the shelf, right? There's a little picture frame in between him and all of my Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai figurines. And I noticed that my new kitten has jumped up and chewed on the hair of one of the figurines. It's one of the cheaper ones, one of the more common ones, but I definitely want to prevent that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move all the bunny girls down onto this shelf, but to do that I need to move my squishmallows. So I'm gonna make one of those corner stuffed animal hammocks, and I'll put it up in that corner, and I'm gonna organize and put all my squishmallows from that row, or like reorganize, rework it, whatever. So I'm using, I think this is I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. I got a big bag of yarn from someone who was just like getting rid of their stash, so I'm not really sure exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's the I Love This yarn, and I'm tangled up with my headphones. There we go. So I'm gonna once again find me something to watch. I've been watching Bridgerton lately. I'm on season 2, so I think I'll watch that. Pattern was Traverse Bay Crochet, but I'm also like kind of freehanding it, but that's like the base pattern I was using. And I'm using a size 5mm hook. Alright, from here, I'm just going to continue until it's as big as I want, so I will check back in at the end. Alright, I'm about to run out of that beige yarn, and it's not big enough yet, so I'm going to change to a pale pink. because my curtains are kind of like a pinky peach color, so I think that will still go well. I ended up adding in a couple rows of orange just because. I think I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna see if it fits in the corner, and if not, I'll do a few more rows. But yeah, I'm gonna pop it up there and I'll show you guys the result. I'm the Squishmallows, and I have moved my figurines down here so they're more well protected. And the cats are definitely gonna jump up there, yep. My next whip is this pillow cover that I was making. My old couch had these couch cushions on it, these decorative cushions. And I kept those, but I got a new couch. So I was gonna make a pillowcase. It's gonna be 4x4, and then the back panel I think I'm gonna do all in orange. So I need to make 10 more squares for the front side. And I have kind of a repeating pattern that I'm following. So we shall continue that. Hi, it's the next day, and I finished the front just now. The back is going to be one big panel of the kind of like burnt orange I'm using. I had to add in white because I ran out of my dark green and my kind of teal green. So I'm going to start, I don't know if I'll finish this today, but I'm gonna start the back panel because I have a couple of custom orders I need to get to. So I'm gonna get my burnt orange, and I'm just going to make one large granny square piece for the back. And I'm about to finish season 2 of Bridgerton. Later in the day, and I have almost finished the back panel, but I ran out of this orange color I'm using. So I'm going to do one row in light pink, and then I'm going to do an additional row doing join as you go to this panel, and then when I get to the last side I'll put the pillow in, and I'll crochet the pillow into it. Alright, it ended up having to be 3 rows, and then it'll be one more joining row, so I'm just going to finish up this row, and then I'm going to start joining the 2 panels together. Check back in when this is finished all the way around. All right, it is now the evening. I have my lamps on, it's dark out, but I finished my pillow. The back is just that orange with a light pink border, but it's so cute. It turned out like exactly how I wanted. It's perfect. It's like a nice pop of color for the living room. I mean, like I have a pop of color, it's gonna go on my yellow couch, but this kind of helps tie in all the other colors I have, because I have like off-white curtains, and I have a burnt orange curtain across the front of my TV stand. I have a mural on the wall of mountains in this color scheme, but it's really cute. The last piece that I'm going to be working on is this. So I was watching a K-drama called Queen of Tears, which is really good. Definitely recommend that one. And on the like childhood bed of one of the main characters, he had like a bed runner across the bed that was like this, and so I decided I wanted to make it. But now I'm like, I don't know if I want to just be a bed runner, because I think I might actually like it to be a blanket, so I'm just gonna keep extending it until I run out of colors. I've had to add in colors. You can kind of see, like, I started with a main group and I like added in more colors that like still kind of like go, that are still cohesive, but I've run out of a lot of the original colors and I've had to add in other colors, and now I'm gonna add in another color. I'm gonna add in this like leftover pale pink that I have to do something with it, and I might even add in a brighter purple just to keep it going. But I have a few middles that I've made, and let's see, how many's in a row? I think it's 15 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm gonna try and come up with 15 of these double rows. I'm using regular 4-weight acrylic yarn and a 4mm hook. But 15 of these like double rings, and then when I add the petals, I attach them as I go. So I'm gonna sit here and work on a bunch of middles and different combinations of colors, and then we will go from there. Okay guys, new scenery. I am on the couch. I am currently working on an order that I've had. I made the first one actually. It's the straw hat from One Piece. And I made one, but they asked if I could make it like with a wider brim. But the thing is, like with crochet hats, it's not gonna have a stiff brim, right? So it would be like really floppy, and I don't want it to be floppy, so I'm trying it with like a really tight stitch. I'm using a size 3mm crochet hook, and I'm stitching it really tightly. And then on the last row of the brim, I'm gonna crochet around jewelry wire, and I got gold to try and make it blend in, but that's what I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna sit here in the living room and watch some YouTube and see how much of this I can get done. And then I think that'll be all my current work in progresses. I'm not gonna finish the flower blanket. That's just kind of one of my running projects that I just do. So yeah, I'm gonna keep at this, and then we'll probably wrap things up. Hi guys, this is a bit of a ways after I filmed all of that, but I realized I did not film any kind of outro. But I finished all those works that I was talking about, except for that flower blanket. It is still an ongoing thing. I like to kind of have a like back burner project where if I'm just like really hooked on a show, or I'm in between markets or anything like that, I can sit and work on that and like just have a constant kind of passion project to work on. But thank you guys so much for checking this out. I hope you pulled out some whips that you needed to finish. And I'll probably make some more videos like this because I often have several works in progress going at once. Right now, I'm busy prepping for a really big market that I'm going to be doing in the fall. So I've kind of taken a break from doing markets so I can just work and build my stuff back up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my socials.